Okay, my screen is visible. Okay, so now it's okay. Welcome again. My name is Samir Kumar Singh, and today we will discuss the big TED tutorial. And there we will discuss again few question answers that will help you out to solve the numerical of big 10 assignments. Okay, so that is a question number one. And question one is, if x is a random variable, then compute the mean of x and variance of the x. It's just a form simple. Yeah, simply you have to tell which formula is true to calculate the mean and variance, while x is a random variable, and we have a four options. The question is clear. Okay, try to find out. So again I'm repeating the question is, we have a random variable x. We have to find the mean that has been represented by ex, and next we have to calculate the variance that is represented by vx. So how we can calculate the, yeah, you want to say something? Yeah, so do you have any idea which option is true, how we can calculate? No, actually, option A is the right part, right? Okay, basically what is the px the probability of the random variable x and x. Okay, so whenever you have a data, you have the x and the probability of that variable. So from using that you can calculate the mean. Okay. Okay, so again, whenever you have to calculate mean square, so your x will be replaced by the x square. Okay, suppose you have to calculate the x square. How you will calculate that x will be replaced by the x square. Okay, so it will be summation of x square into px. So option A is the right. Okay, and for the variance you can apply that formula. It is clear. Otherwise no problem, it's just a formula. Okay, you can apply that and you can calculate the mean and variance. Okay, next three to four question all are related to this. Just if you know nothing, to just use your intuition. Okay, you can write these formulas and copy, and use by playing that you can answer all three four questions on. Okay, so now we have a question number two. The question number two is, if x1 and x2 are two random variables and a and b are the constant. Okay, then find the mean of the ax1 plus b. Here we are multiplying the constant with our random variable and adding a constant, that is a b. So then what will be the overall mean? This question is clear. Okay, so just try. Hey Surinder. Okay, okay. Okay, so we started the class 3 4 minutes before. Okay, so now we are discussing question number two. Okay, So question number two. So no, no. Question C is not. Try again. Okay, Surender. Question number two is on your screen, and question is we have a random. We have two random variable x1 and x2. Okay, and a and b are the constant. Then find the mean of the this. Ramsri, I am saying that you are saying the C partner. Okay, just think you yet there be is a constant, and whenever you find the mean of any constant, what you will get? It's constant, na? So again, try. Suppose it is a constant. B is your constant, not a random variable, and you are trying to calculate a mean of that. Constant mean 5, 6, 7, whatever. So it's come the constant value. It will not come in the form of E. So another question is clear. Okay, so try this. I'm sorry, you are close. You can again try. Evinas, today you are late. Okay, okay, no, okay, no problem. So question number two is on the screen. Just try this. Okay, okay. Concept is clear, na? We have two random variable x1 and x2, and we have two constant a and b. Surendra, have you got the answer? Okay, no problem. You try. You can try. Hello, Krishna sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, now we are discussing question number two. I think you can see here. So please try this, sir. Okay, okay. Good. We will wait for 1 minute because Krishna sir is trying. After that, we will go for the solution and next question. Okay, sir. Okay. So the so answer will be B part. Okay, because there we are considering the x random variable is only a x. Okay, so whenever we will calculate the mean of whole symbol, so a will come out because it's constant, and whenever we will calculate the mean of the constant, it will come constant. So it's B part is the right answer. Okay. So question number three is related to the previous one. Here we are adding one more term. So now you have to find find the mean of that too. Yeah, there we are adding the two random variables x1 and x2, and a is multiplying with the random variable x and b is multiplying with the random variable 2. So what will overall the mean of this? Okay, so please try again. You can write it on a copy in your try. Question number 3 is clear to everyone? Okay. Okay, again we are multiplying a constant with the our random variable, but different. What is the difference into question number 2 and 3? There we are adding the two random variables. Anyone got the answer? Minaz? Chemistry? Have you got answer? Okay. Why? It just next in last question we find the mean of the ax1 plus b. Now we are adding the next random variable, that is x2. So just think. Acha, okay, answer. First you just, yeah. No, no, it will be C, because A is the constant. It will come outside. Okay, there B is the constant. Okay, okay, answer will be C part. It is clear to everyone. Okay, question number 4 is also correlated with previous one. Now we will calculate the variance. Okay, in last two questions we calculate the mean. Now we will calculate the variance. So question is same. Question is, if x1 x2 are the two random variables and a b are a constant, then find the variance of this ax1 plus b. Question is clear? Okay. Sure, again try. I think it's not A. No, yeah, it's A. Okay, you can try this way. Okay. Okay, this is the formula to calculate the variance. Okay, Minas, look at there. Okay, so whenever you solve now, because here you are there you're doing the x square, so a square will come outside. So in first question, that's why I take the first question, and there I mentioned the basic formula of the mean, and that is the formula of the variance. Okay, you all can note on your copy, because all the questions are correlated to each others. So okay, so using that formula, try to find the variance of this. Yeah, shall we find the answer? Okay, Surinder, are you trying? Okay, Musa, Ramesri, Krishna sir. Oh, sorry, please again, please say again. Was no. Okay, so okay, yeah, okay. Just look at there. You have to find if you have to find the variance of x1. Okay, so what you will write? So arrange in that way. Whatever terms you are getting on, you know. So that way. Okay. Okay. I'm trying. Baki, you guys can solve till then question number 5. Okay. Then I will tell you what is that. Okay. So okay. So answer will be for the question for number 4. For it's A part. Now question number 5 is also correlated. It's and there we have to find out the variance of the ax1 plus bx2. Next two is the random variable, a and b is the constant. Okay, these four are your options, and there we introduce new terms, that is the COV, that is known as the covariance, and to calculate the covariance we are using this formula. So again we have to do the mathematics and trying to drive. So what at the end what we are getting. So do this in the same way. Question number 5 is clear. There we have to find out the variance of this. Okay. So you all can try. Okay. You drive that or you directly saying the answer? Yeah, yeah. Okay. And there we are getting the COV. Can you define why it's come? What is the role? Okay. Yeah. Whenever you're trying to drive it, you are getting that term also, okay, in the formula. So we can write that term in form of covariance, COV x1 comma x2. Okay. Suppose, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm just saying that suppose x1 and x2 are both are the independent random variable. Then what we will there? Suppose x or x1 and x2 both are the independent. So uh, please focus there and please focus there everyone. So I'm saying that we have two random variable x1 x2 and both are the independent. If both are the independent, so we can write the e of x1 into x2 is directly ex1 into ex2. Then our covariance will become 0. So if we there mention x1 x2 are the independent, so this term will be become 0. Then our answer will be this. It is clear to everyone. I think your last your doubt in the question number 4 is clear by using that concept. Yeah. So these these 4 or 5 for whatever question we discuss is the basic formula to calculate the mean, variance, covariance. Okay, because in next whatever we taking distribution, Gaussian, uniform, or exponential, and there in all we will calculate the mean, variance, covariance. Okay, from there we will get the we can calculate the what standard deviation. Okay, it is clear to everyone. Otherwise you can note all the basic formula and try the questions. Okay. Okay, next question number 6 based on the basic probability. The question is, let P denotes the probability of the event E. Okay, a given probability of A is 1 by 2, probability of B is 1 by 2. Then value of the probability of, we have to calculate the probability of A when B is given, and similarly we have to calculate the probability of B when A is given. This is a course question, this is a case of the conditional probability. So try to solve it. We have two terms. uh, you it will be okay. You can consider it's independent. Yeah. 1/2, 1/2. No, one answer will be 1/2, I think, and one is the one. Yeah. But okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Answer will be 1/2 in both the cases. Okay. You're right. I mean, I have to check the answer. Okay. Yeah. Question misprint. Okay. There we consider the PA is the one. Probability of A is the 1/2. Probability of B is 1/2. For this case, answer will be 1/2, 1/2 in both cases. Okay. But in a solution, I consider the probability of A is 1 and probability of B is 1/2. Then try to find the value of that. Okay, is this clear? Okay. So you can, if you using this data, you can also calculate the value of that. Expect Minath, anyone got the answer? There we have to calculate the probability of A when B is given, probability of B when A is given. Condition is that these both are the independent. Yeah, one by definitely answer will be 1/2 and 1/2. That is a misprint. Answer will be 1/2. Okay, because in solution we consider the probability of A is 1 and probability of B is 1/2. Then will be answer will come according to this. There is a misprint. Okay, we will go the solution. Answer will be 1/1, 1/2 and 1/2 because we consider the probability of A and B is the same. That is a 1/2 and 1/2. But then in the solution we consider the probability of A is 1 and probability of B is 1/2. Then we have to calculate the probability of A whenever is given the whenever we have the probability of B. So we consider the both events are independent. So we can write the intersection of A and B, that will be 0. That will be multiplication of 1 and 0.5, that will be 0.5. So from there we can calculate the that. So it will become 1 and it will become 0.5. It is clear? Can we go for next? It's clear to everyone? Krishna sir? Okay, okay. Okay. Now we have question number 7. Question number 7 is a box contains 5 black and 5 red balls. Two balls are randomly picked one after another from the box without replacement. The probability of for the both ball being red is. Question number 7 is clear to everyone. We have a box and okay, everyone try. So we have a box and that having two balls, two types of ball. First in the black and next is the red, and both we have five black ball and five red ball, and we are picking two balls randomly, one after another from the box without replacement. Then we have to calculate the probability of the both balls being red is. So I'm giving you a hint. So first we have a 10 balls, and we will pick the one ball and that should be a red. And next we are not what we saying, yeah. Whenever and when we choose the next ball, now we have 9 balls, and again it should be red. So using this concept, try to find the probability of both balls being red. How we? Yeah, the total number ball is 10, but okay, but but read the questions carefully. And the question is, two balls are randomly picked one after another from the box. We are picking two balls, one after another. So whenever you are taking the first ball, okay, after that again you are picking another ball, and it should also be red. So 1 by 2 is not right answer. Surender, have you got the answer? Okay. Okay, again I am giving a hint to all. Okay. Suppose first of all we are picking the first ball. That is a red. Then what would be probability? 5 by 10. It is clear. And next we are picking another red balls. But we are okay. Then how many number of balls remains in the box? Now it is 9. And total red ball is a 4 because we, so what will be probability? 4 by 9. So what is the question? The probability for the both ball being red. So just multiply both probabilities. Is any doubt to everyone? Okay, we will go for the solution. Answer will be 2 by 9. That is the explanation. Okay. So question is, according to the question, the probability of drawing two red balls. So first the red and second is the red, given that first is the red. So probability of the first ball is red, it's 5 by 10. Second is the red, given that first is the red. So it will be 4 by 9. The answer will be 2 by 9. It's clear to everyone? Ramesri? Ramesri, it's clear to you? Krishna sir? Okay. Okay, no problem, sir. Okay, no problem, sir. Okay. Next question number 8. Question is, our hydraulic structure has four gates which operates independently. The probability of the failure of each gate is 0.2. Given that gate 1 is a failed, the probability that both gate 2 and gate 3 will fail is. Yeah. Could you explain how you solve it? Okay, wait. Uh, Give the time to everyone. They're trying. After that, okay? Anyone got the answer? Okay, Minas, you can explain how you solve it. Okay. So answer will be 0.04. So that is the explanation. And I already mentioned these all gates are independent and doesn't depend to another. So condition is that we have to find the probability of failure and failing of the gate 2 and gate 3 when given is that gate 1 is the failed. But it doesn't matter for that. So it's independent event. So we just multiply the failure of the both gates. So it will be 0.04. It's clear to everyone? It's clear to everyone. Can we go for next? If you have doubt, please ask. Okay. Okay. So that is the question number 9. And question is, you are given three coins. One has heads on both faces, second has tails on both faces, and a third has head on one face and tail on another. So you choose a coin at random and toss it, and it comes up head. The probability that the other face is tail is. Vinod's question is clear. Okay, okay, no problem. Surender, question is clear. Ramsri, Usa, please say yes or no. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, so we will wait for others and their time. It's not 1 by 2, I think. Minaz, it's not 1 by 2, I think. I don't know what is the right answer. I think it's 1 by 3, but it's not 1 by 2. So, no, no problem. Take your time. I'm giving you a hint, okay? Say, we have three cases, okay? Three coins. One has head on both faces, second has tail on both faces, okay? And third has head on one face and tail has tail on other. So you choose a coin at random and toss it, and it's come up heads. So how many chance to get the heads? One has head on both faces, second has tail on both faces. The probability that other face is tails is. Okay, yeah. Okay, we will go for the solution. Okay, okay, that is the explanation. Okay, we will try to understand it. Okay, so we have three coins. One coin is selected at random and tossed. A result of toss is head. The coin is possibly one of the following two coins: head on the both side and head and a tail. Okay, so total possibility for the other side is selected coins are head, head and tail. And wait, the possibilities for the other side of selected coin are head. The head is the fix. It should be head or it should be tail on next side the coin. Yeah, For intuition, it should be 1 by 2, I think. It's condition. Okay, you guys try question number next. I'm taking. Okay, try this. Question number 10 is Ram and Ramesh appeared in an interview for two vacancies in the same department. The probability of Ram's selection is 1 by 6 and that of Ramesh is 1 by 8. Then what is the probability that only one of them will be selected? Okay. And we'll solve the question number 10. Vinas, what you got to answer? Okay. So answer will be question for question number 10 is the 1 by 4 and that is the explanation. So according to the question is given the probability that Ram is selected is 1 by 6. Then what will be the probability for not selection of the Ram? That is 1 minus probability of A, that is will be 5 by 6. Similarly, we can calculate the probability of rejection of the Ramesh. So as given question given is the selections probability is 1 by 8. So rejection of the Ramesh it would be 7 by 8. Now what we have to find the probability that only one of them gets selected. Okay, yeah, so either Ram will be selected or Ramesh will be selected. So if Ram is selected, the chances that Ramesh will be not selected. Similarly, if Ramesh is selected, so Ram would be not selected. So just we can put the value, answer will become 1 by 4. It's clear to everyone? Okay, can we go for next? Okay, so it's a theoretical questions. We already solved lots of probability questions. The question is the set of all possible outcomes of the random experiment is termed. Okay, good. Okay, can anyone explain what is major difference between sample space and subspace? Okay, what will be the event? Can you explain these three terms with any examples? Suppose we are tossing a coin, okay? Uh, we are that is outcome. Okay, getting okay. So okay, yeah, okay, okay, uh, yeah. I think it's clear to everyone. Can you go next? Okay, Ramasri, can we go for the next question? It's clear, na? What is sample space, subspace, event, or random space? Okay, okay. That is explanation. The set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is termed sample space. Next question any subset of the set of the all possible outcome of a random experiment is termed. Okay. Any subset of the sets of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is termed. The subset of the set of all possible outcomes. Yeah, we are talking about a subset of the all possible outcome. It will be okay. You guys decide what would be. Okay, so answer would be C. Okay, so what is the difference? Vinaz? Okay, 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 okay. Suppose we are throwing a dice. Okay, so what we are getting the outputs? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is called our sample space. Okay, now we are taking the even number of dice. Make a set of the even number. What would be answer? 2, 4, 6. Okay, so if you define the event, so any subset of the sample space is known as an event. Any subset of the sample space is known as the event. Okay, how we can define a subspace? Okay, mm, I'm thinking to explain you with any examples. Subspace. Can we do the Google? I think it's better explain. Yeah, Chat GPT. So uh, it's visible to everyone. Difference between uh, subspace and event. What the difference between sample space and event space? I think exactly not. Yeah, any subset of the sample space is called event. That's why I'm saying that answer will be C. That is the event. Okay. But what the major difference between subspace and sorry subspace? Sorry, subset. Na? Yeah. Subset and a. Okay, that is the explanation. An event is a possible outcome of an experiment, and subset is an event of an sample space. Okay. But okay. Okay. Question number 13. And question number 13 is, which of the following is not one of the exempt sort of probabilities? Okay, we have set few set rules to solve the problems of probabilities. So you guys are expert directly giving answer. Yeah. Okay. So can we go for the next, or anyone trying this? Okay. So these are the basic properties. Okay. It's true for. Sorry. Okay. We go for the next. Yeah, we already solved the question of the conditional probability, so it's not tough for you all. Tough for you. The question is the conditional probability of P A by B is equals. How we can calculate? We have to calculate the probability of A when B is given, and we have four options. Suppose they both are the independent. In us, hello. I'm saying suppose A and B both are independent. Then there is any reasoning behind that? Okay. You can give the example of the gate failure, whatever we solved in the previous failure of gate one not doesn't depend on the failure of gate two. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So and if we have to calculate the probability of B when A is given, then what will be the outcome? Okay. So answer will be for this is the B part. Okay. And this is the formula to calculate a conditional probability. Now question number 15. I think these questions are already discussed in previous class of the Anu ma'am. Guys, you guys can try. The question is level of four array pan constellation are, and the probability is given. And let x1, x2 denote the two symbols drawn independently from the constellation. The probability that x1 is equal to x2 is so here we have to calculate the probability of x1, x2. Okay. Okay. Question is clear to everyone? 15. Munaz, how you solve this? Okay. Okay, great. So we have to use these conditions, and after that we just we multiply both the terms. So answer will be 1 by 9, and that is the explanation. Okay. So we then have the sum of all probability events. It would be 1. So using this condition, we find the values of probability of alpha and probability of 3 alpha. And according to the question, probability of alpha and probability of minus alpha is equal. Similarly, probability of 3 alpha is equal to the probability of minus 3 alpha. And we're getting the 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. So we have to pick alpha and minus alpha. Both are the independent. So then we will multiply the both terms. That this will be 1 by 9. It's clear to everyone? Okay. Can we go for next? Okay, Mina. Question number 16. This is also correlated to previous one. The level of 4 Arab time constellation are with probability is given. Let A is equal to 3 alpha and B is equal to alpha. Then probability of B when A is given. And then A is equal to 3 alpha and alpha. Yeah, it's just a extended question. So we can write, we have to calculate the probability of P when A is given. So it will be P intersection of B and A upon PA. And okay, we will wait. Okay. Anyone trying this question? Okay. Okay, that is the explanation. So 3 alpha and alpha is coming in under B and alpha is coming in B. So using the previous data, we already calculate the probability of alpha, 3 alpha, minus 3 alpha that is given. So in this question, we have to calculate the probability of B when A is given. In the case of conditional probability, we can use that formula. Okay. So 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 the common part of the B and A is the alpha probability. Okay. And probability of A, it's a there are two terms. So probability of alpha is given 1 by 3 and probability of 3 alpha is given is 1 by 3 and alpha is 1 by 6. Just solve it and answer will become 2 by 3. It's clear to everyone? Let me ask to other. Poonam, Sudarshan, Minakshi. It's clear to everyone? Okay, that was the question and that is the solution. Okay, okay. Question number 17. Question: if two events A and B are mutually exclusive, then which one of the following statement is always true? Okay, what is the mutually exclusive? Can you explain it with the example? if head and tail will not come, then head will not come. So whenever we will calculate the intersection of the both, it will become 0. So answer will be B part. Yeah, okay. It's clear to everyone for the mutually exclusive. Okay, we have two event and both are the mutually exclusive. For that case, probability would be a 0. Okay, question number 18. And question number 18 is, if two events A and B are the independent, then which of the following statement is always true? And we will explain what is the independent event. We already discussed. I think you all are favorable. You all can give any examples. Can you explain with independent event with the examples, real time examples? Okay, take your time. No, I think the failure of the gates is a better explanation because you are saying the red ball, but whenever we are picking the second red ball, so it's depend on the previous one somehow because initially we have ah, yeah, okay. So for question number 18, answer would be D part. Okay. Okay. Question number 19. In a multiple antenna wireless system, the principle that can be exploited to achieve a significant reduction in the bit error rate is termed. Okay. Okay. What is the major difference between diversity, jamming, multiplexing? Could you explain in one line? Time domain. So example of the multiplexing TDM, FDM, CDM. Both one example. So okay. Capacity. Okay. Basically, what is the capacity? So suppose we have a we are talking about 2G. Okay, 2G, 3G, or 4G. Okay, my voice is clear. Hello, hello. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So again, I'm stating. Suppose what is the capacity? So in wireless system, capacity is the our major term. Whatever we are doing to get the better capacity. Okay. So how we will get it? So basically, we have the spectrum. That's the denoted that is denoted by the bandwidth. Okay. So bandwidth. Okay. Next, we design a wireless system. So we are calculating the SNR everywhere, SNR, or we can send SINR. Okay, so capacity to calculate the capacity, we are using this C the main formula of the capacity is C is equal to B log to 1 plus SNR. where B is our bandwidth and SNR our signal to noise ratio. So using the bandwidth, whatever spectrum we have, and whatever we are getting our SNR. SNR is the whatever we are transmitting. We have a transmitter, we have a receiver, and we are transmitting the system symbols with some rate. And whenever it reached our receiver side, it utilized some bandwidth. So uh, what is the whatever we are received? So it's it's calculated with the help of the bandwidth and SNR. That's called capacity. मतलब, okay. Next is the jamming. Jamming is related somehow related to the blocking. We Whenever we use the jammer, it's block the signals. And um, uh, suppose we can say the international meetings, yeah, sensitive meetings, they use the jammer. No one can detect the signals. Okay, so next is diversity. Diversity is used to improve the bit rate, because whenever communication has been occurred between a transmitter and receivers, definitely we get the errors. So in diversity, we are sending these messages with the two way, a three way, four way. Because if one way is our corrupted, so we already have a three way. That's known as diversity. So, okay, I think so. We have time diversity, lots of examples of diversity. Okay. So answer will be for the 19, it would be a D, diversity. So diversity is the basically the way to improve the by using the concept of diversity, we can improve our SNR. And if our SNR is improved, definitely our bit rate would be reduced. Okay. So that was the last question for the class. It's clear to everyone. So can we stop this class? Okay, thank you.